Thank God we're not live. Hey, what's happening? Right as we went online, we're dropping shit in the background. Good Lord, have mercy on us all.
Where the fuck are you at?
See, Axel Cohen's joining you. What's cracking? I've got a lot to cover and a short time to get there, so I need to get to it. If I look a little disheveled tonight, I tilled my whole backyard today, so I am not feeling it. Hands are in rough shape, so bear with me. But long time, lot to cover.
Can't even spank the wife.
Oh, I can spank the wife, trust me. Robert Mateer is here. We'll get to him in 1 second. So, like I said, I got a lot to cover. Went through all the material this week, so let's see what I found week this week. Headline: Cannes, France. Actress Ellie Fanning, sister of Dakota Fanning, fell out of her chair during the Cannes Film Festival's Chop Her Dinner. Weird. You don't think weighing 87 pounds has anything to do with that, do you? I wasn't there, but reports say Ellie ate half a peanut in the lobby and it looked like a garter snake swallowing a hamster.
Good.
Hey, Twiggy, mix in a bacon cheeseburger so you don't keep blacking out in public functions, all right? Headline: Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Hope Solo ran some junk after the United States soccer team lost to Sweden at the 2016 Olympics. She said, quote, "We played a bunch of cowards." How unusual. An entitled American sore loser running their pie hole for the world to see. The only thing Hope Solo accomplished with this embarrassing, self-absorbed diatribe: female athletes can be just as big a dickholes as their male counterparts. Cam Newton thinks Hope is a bad sport. I hate to state the obvious, but those cowards, as you put it, can point to the scoreboard from now to eternity, okay? Headline: Detroit, Michigan. Clifford Ray Jones, 58, was killed in a car accident on Interstate 75. What caused the accident, you ask? Cliff was masturbating while watching porn on his phone.
Oh, jeez.
Of course he was.
Oh, jeez.
I can only assume as the last of the knuckle children were being fired onto his food-stained wife beater, Cliff lost control and rolled his 1996 Toyota, where he was ejected, out of his sunroof. Now, I don't know which is more disturbing, the fact that Cliff was choking his bishop at a high rate of speed, or that he still rolls in a 1996 Toyota. But I guess, to be fair, the video clarity on those huge white brick phones kind of suck, huh? Hi, buddy. Headline: Indianapolis, Indiana. National Football League linebacker DeQuell Jackson was found guilty of assault for punching a pizza delivery driver in the face. The confrontation stemmed from an argument over a parking space in Jackson's gated community. Well, that's something you never hear. NFL and assault in the same sentence. If DeQuell is jacking a Domino's driver in the chops over a parking space, I'd hate to see what he'd do if his pie didn't show up within 30 minutes. And God help him if there's an anchovy. Lighten up, NyQuil or DayQuil or whatever the fuck your name is. He'll be out of your precious parking spot in 60 seconds, okay? Headline: Morristown, Texas. Colt Farrell, some six-shooting lunatic, boycotted a Texas Buffalo Wild Wings because in the window was a sign, quote, "Does not acknowledge nor honor the Second Amendment. No guns allowed inside." Colt melted down and boycotted the restaurant in a Facebook rant, stemming arguments from both sides. Really, Colt? You're going to get twisted because you can't take your gun into a family restaurant? What were you planning on doing? Blasting your own ribeye? Hey, look, see, I'm not trying to disarm you by any means. I believe in the Second Amendment. You can walk down the street with a Uzi for all I care. But there's a time and place for you to be armed to the teeth. I'm guessing if you had any. Let's see, on a shooting range? At a shooting range firing at paper targets? Absolutely. At your kid's school for parent-teacher conference? No. At a Buffalo Wild Wings where the waitstaff sucks more than a blue hair trying to eat clam chowder through a straw?
I agree.
Understandable, but that's still a no.
I agree.
Bro.
That's right. Here's a radical idea for you, Cletus. If you don't like Buffalo Wild Wings stances, stay off social media and just go somewhere else.
Old Chicago.
There you go. Cheap plug, you're welcome. Even better, open your own restaurant, place a sign in the window that states all guns are welcome, call it the I'm Not Okay Corral, then you can enjoy the nightly Wild West shootouts where the two hammered up brain-dead nutcakes can lust over the same broad.
Huh.
Just stop calling attention to yourself over stupid bullshit, okay? Headline Sadville, USA. I realize the forced home quarantine during this overreaction coronavirus bullshit is making some people loopier than a millennial trying to do math. But folks, check yourselves. And if you are one of those people who insist on showing up on the news, internet homepages, or some tear-jerking split-screen interview with Anderson Cooper, as the caption reads, "How I Survived Coronavirus," while you're donned in Walking Dead makeup to try to look sicker than you actually are as you cough into the little hanky, well, you're just a sad, broke individual, aren't you? You may want to take this into consideration as you're seeking every drop of attention that you can get. When this horse shit blows over and you go back to work, you'll forever be known as the asshole on TV who had cooties, and when you walk into a room, be prepared for everyone to scatter like illegals when the immigration police sirens go off. Okay, shitheads? I realize the older I get, there's one constant variable in today's culture that runs like clockwork. Around every corner, there's a never-ending parade of pathetic baboons whose lives aren't complete until they get their daily "I'm desperate for some attention" quota filled. The most prolific to join the arm-flailing lunatic of the month club is LeVar Ball, father of NBA basketball player Lonzo Ball. Now, I could chronicle every stupid action that Papa Ball has accomplished to this point, but I'd have to break it off halfway to nap. Now, don't get it twisted. Everyone is entitled to have an opinion, unless, of course, your name is LeVar Ball. You don't get to speak when you say moronic things like, and I quote, "I could have killed Michael Jordan one-on-one in his prime."
Bullshit.
Thank you. Since the greatest basketball player in history took the high road, and every sports talk show host wants to remain PC and not upset the token kook, I guess it's on me to state the obvious. Put the crack pipe down and slowly back away, you delusional, attention-seeking shit for brains.
And shut the fuck up.
That's right. As a result of Pop's gaping diarrhea claptrap, when Lonzo was a rookie, Nike, Under Armour, and Reebok refused to sponsor Little Junior. So in a "we'll show them" retort, the Little Ball clan released their own shoe line called Big Baller for $495 a pair. Pops then said, quote, "If you don't buy a pair of these shoes, it's because you're not a baller and you can't afford them."
Not.
Well crafted. Reverse psychology. Nobody will see through that one.
Dumb.
And just for the record, old man, I'd rather go Scott Stapp and strap 2 empty Kleenex boxes to my feet than give you one...
That's an office reference.
Then give you one dirty, found-in-the-gutter, sewage-covered penny, okay? LeVar Ball is like many, many, many other attention seekers. They seek out cameras and microphones from the desperate media who want to be the first to discover the next superstar because the idols of today are as embraceable as a cactus in the Arizona summertime heat.
Yeah, don't get pricked.
Tell me, tonight, as you can tell, I am blasting people who crave attention. Forgive me, but I have to throw my 2 cents in here. We all know someone who is constantly craving attention. The sad thing is they continually do moronic things because nobody has the grapes to call them out on their stupid crap. We all see the asshole with the Bluetooth in his ear yelling during this conversation for everyone to hear as he projects to be more important than he actually is. Then there's the office hypochondriac who limps around all day on crutches with her self-wrapped, sprained ankle. Then after she gets her numerous pity, "What happened? Are you okay?" and her job feels sorry for her and lets her leave early, sprints to her car faster than a panhandler when he sees something green hanging out of a car window. Then there's my personal favorite. The parasites to society who enter a room and announce to everyone, "Okay, I'm here, the party can start now." You have my permission to stab these sad assholes right in their fucking throat.
Ooh, that's aggressive. A little aggressive.
Next time you witness the middle-aged donkey with the 30 face piercings, numerous neck tattoos, and pink mohawk, or the honky wannabe gangster with his pants sagging around his knees as he blares Nipsey Hussle from his pot leaf-cased phone, just remember, these sad-ass clowns need the attention because stepdaddy didn't love them enough. My biggest attention pet peeve that irritates me more than a bad case of shingles on my taint.
Ouch. That's fucking nasty. Ouch. Did you scratch that? It's kind of flaky, huh?
I got pictures.
You can take that visual home with you, ladies and gentlemen. Adults who don't get enough attention, so they resort to pimping out their children to attract the attention they crave. To me, this is a complete disgrace. I shake my head harder than a wet dog fresh from the bathtub every time I go to the grocery store and I see someone's little trophy child wearing a tiara or some ridiculous Halloween costume in the middle of June. Quick memo to all you pathetic parents. I know you occasionally flash back to your miserable childhood when drunk Uncle Steve put his cigar out on your neck as you did your I'm a little teapot short and stout routine. Just because your life is on the back nine.
Fucking audience.
Fucking audience.
Hello!
We're live, so don't mind me.
Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Who is this?
And it was a sales call.
4 people in the fucking house and a cell phone goes off. What the hell is this? Just because your life is on the back nine doesn't mean it's acceptable for you to pull your kids down into the muck with
He
you.
needed to feel special.
Huh?
He needed to feel special.
Apparently. If little Paxton doesn't want to wear her fluffy pink dress with matching lipstick and her sash for cutest 7-year-old from last year's John Benet Ramsey's Prettiest Pretty pageant while all you're doing is picking up milk, eggs, and bread, then leave her the fuck alone, okay? Find another sick way to draw attention to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to get back to the basics. Let's let kids be kids again. Trust me, if you allow total strangers to objectify and paw your daughter at a young age, when your little angel turns 18, she'll be the one sporting the titty tassels while swinging on the brass pole as all the guys in the champagne room from the bachelor party takes turns licking whipped cream off her various body parts. There is no way I could get through this topic without bringing up one of my favorite attention-seeking moments that's forever burned into my brain. The year was 2007. The location, the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. The event, the Denver Nuggets versus the Utah Jazz. 2 rows ahead of me sat then Denver Nugget Allen Iverson's mother. I had a feeling it was Ann Iverson, as every time Allen scored a basket in this meaningless game, she stood up, screamed, threw her arms around, and carried on like a crazy person, having multiple orgasms during her exorcism on a roller coaster. And oh yeah, I suppose the other tea leaves clue, she wore Allen's jersey number with huge letters on the back that read, AI's mom.
Oh,
Real subtle.
Oh my god.
Hey look, I get it. Ann is proud of her son. I would be too. But isn't there a more discreet way of showing delight without making a complete attention-seeking asshole out of yourself? Living in this brain-dead culture, I don't doubt for one sex with a virgin minute that social media has created an entire generation of low self-esteem, look at me, it's all about me, attention-starved lunatics. The most extreme example of this, I go back to September of 2015. On a Georgia highway, 18-year-old Crystal McGee, while driving 107 miles an hour, was live on Snapchat when she slammed into another car. The unsuspecting driver of the other vehicle was an Uber driver who, after he was hit by this reckless cunt, slipped into a coma, spent 5 weeks in an intensive care, and as a result is left with permanent brain damage. What happened to little Crystal, you ask? While bloody, on the stretcher, and being loaded into the ambulance on the night in question, took yet another selfie and captioned it, "Lucky to be alive."
Oh shit. No.
I swear to God. I'm going to show the picture here in a few minutes. Even on the fucking gurney, she still thought this was some kind of attention-seeking moment. Wanting this much attention is a sickness, and assholes like this should spend time in prison. End of discussion. When did we, as a culture, become so attention-starved? When did this happen? When did our collective self-esteem sink lower than Matt LeBlanc's vocabulary? From the softball player J-Dog, number 69, who wears his full, dirty uniform to bars, restaurants, and Rockies games, to fucktards who talk suicide on a daily basis because they feel unloved and hopeless. Then there's the dipshits at Starbucks, at their laptops, thinking they're penning out the next Academy Award-winning screenplay, but in reality has 4 sentences written and is more interested in his Facebook thumbs-up count. Then there's the scantily clad skank at the club who's pounding down shots like it's her 21st birthday on New Year's Eve, so she lets every guy cop a feel. Then after she awakens from her blackout, stickier than a kid loose in a cotton candy factory, she inevitably claims rape on her Facebook page. My advice, instead of dropping a sad-faced teardrop emoji on her post, thumb out a "go fuck yourself" in her sore comment box, followed by the unfollow button. Now I know every pathetic Richard Heaney attention seeker I come in contact with, their life is just so great that it has reality show written all over it. But I am so sick of dealing with overgrown toddlers who every time they cry, piss, and moan have to be patted on the back to be reassured that they're still loved and everything is going to be okay. Well, you know what? A lot of the time it's not okay. So pull up your Walmart SpongeBob SquarePants pajama bottoms that you wear in public and suck it up. And be warned, the next time a total stranger tells me when it's their birthday, if they're searching for that little piece of attention, I'm going to stick my plastic Family Dollar big balker shoes so far up your ass, the laces will dangle all of your nostrils like a coke head with a head cold. That's my take, but then again, what the hell do I know? Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little break like I normally do, and then we will go ahead and bring Robert Mateer in and get his take on the coronavirus update and people who crave attention. I will be back in just a brief minute, and like I said before, I'm going to show that Snapchat picture of that bitch that I just talked about. We'll be right back in a minute.
Smile at me.
All right, we are back. Well, you don't know what's going on over here. Robert Mateer joining us as usual. What's cracking since the last time we talked?
Not much. Just working.
Working? That doesn't sound very exciting.
I'm writing a new song about Donald Trump.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. It's called Cult 45 because he's the 45th president.
Okay.
He's a cult member, so.
Oh, Cult 45.
Yeah, cool.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's gonna be good.
Well, we got. Do we have any coronavirus updates? I only have a couple things.
Disinfectant is probably the main.
Well, that's the main. I was gonna say, you want to leave it that, or do you want to do the small things first?
Go ahead. What you got?
I got the. Did you see? Somebody told me the other day. Alicia Keys was on CNN. Did you see this? I watched like 10 minutes just for the material. I don't watch CNN or any of that shit.
I never watch it, but.
So she did a song, I guess, on CNN, and she dedicated it to all the healthcare workers. And so I got here's the lyrics to the song. All right.
I bet you it's deep.
Oh, this is fantastic.
She likes it that way.
Here's the lyrics. Just a verse. Quote: "Doing a good job. Don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter, matter. Yeah."
Wow.
I mean,
That's so deep.
I shed a tear.
Wow.
Go away, Alicia. Just go away, Alicia. The reason why I think she did this was because she bombed so bad at the Grammys. It was such an abortion. She had to redeem herself. So she came out with some stupid song that she wrote in about 3 minutes just to get her pie hole on TV.
The longer you're in the business,
Jesus Christ.
the longer you're in the business, the more you have to fight to maintain relevance.
That's right.
So-
That's exactly what it is. It's maintaining relevance.
Watch
That's
here.
Fuller
Right.
ponytail.
Yeah, write
Attention seeker.
Yeah, it's totally attention.
Why don't you write songs about the guy that picks up your trash next or something?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who skims your pool or
I'm
something.
sure the nurse who watched 25 people die in front of her that day doesn't give a rat's ass about Alicia Keys'
That's
song,
right.
but
That's right.
whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Keep your name out there.
Fuck for a bit if you can't fall asleep on your big pile of money, right? So whatever it takes to clear your conscience, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I've got a good story. You guys will all love this one. I was at King Soopers. King Soopers, for those of you around who are watching this around the country,
Kroger.
King Soopers is one of our local grocery stores. They're basically a Kroger.
Owned by Kroger.
Owned by Kroger. So I'm in the produce section of our local King Soopers. And you know me, I gotta watch people. My wife is constantly on me. She's like, what the fuck you watching?
Quit staring at the guy with no legs.
Yeah, that's right. And I just sit there and I'm like this, you know. She's constantly on me about that, but I watch people. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs. I get material wherever I can get it. I'm in the produce section, and I could see this coming a mile away. There's a guy, Kipling and Bellevue. In fact, I will give you the store here in Lakewood, Colorado, Littleton.
Kipling in Florida.
Morrison.
No, Kipling and Bellevue.
Irrelevant. Go ahead.
Colorado.
All right, so he's in the produce section. He's got gloves on, okay?
Is he working there or shopping?
No, he's shopping. He's a shopper. And of course, he's got the mask on and the gloves, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be gold. And I'm looking at something, and he just catches my eye. So I start staring at him. You know how you get the bags when you put the little... You know what he's got gloves on. He starts licking the fingers of his gloves to open up the bag. He puts his mask down, licks the gloves of his fingers, and I'm thinking to myself, you need to be escorted out. Yeah. You are too stupid to even shop there.
Just take him out to the parking lot, just do it. Well, my company...
You're infected.
So my company...
How stupid are people?
My company doesn't want... They forego our pay increases, right? So what do they do? Like last week, they gave us these generic plastic shields to wear. So now we're wearing all this PPE, right? So we're one step away from wearing a hazmat suit at this point. and they give us this. It's on one of those string things where it comes back and forth. Where
it's retractable.
Retractable. Holy shit, that's not good.
That's a gunshot.
So
I haven't even aired this yet. What the hell?
I farted. Sorry.
It's like a plastic hook.
Okay.
Hello?
It's a plastic hook to open doors.
Oh no!
Yeah. They probably spent $1 million on these things, and I've not seen a single person use them. Because we walk around touching the same shit that the person just touched before us.
What?
Constantly. Fucking constantly.
It's unbelievable.
So it's funny watching these guys just chase their tails. It's like, come on. So now my business now, the PPE has now, the prevention has now exceeded the actual risk of actually catching the virus. So now we're all wearing so much shit, and our vision is impaired, our hearing is impaired because people are wearing masks.
Right.
So now what's going to happen is, good news is, Billy, you're not going to catch COVID. The bad news is you just got crushed by something because you couldn't hear the craner screaming out,
you're going to get your arm cut off,
or somebody
blowing you
crashing
up
because they're wearing the mask, doing the whole...
Yeah.
So guess what, folks? The prevention is now probably going to cost more lives than the actual fucking virus itself.
That's right.
When are we going to bring this shit to an end?
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here. I said this 2 months ago that this shit is way overblown.
This virus
It
has been out
stopped.
for like 4 months now, 5 months now.
Yeah. And actually, they said their first case was in December.
Yeah, a hook to open
Before
doors.
That.
It's ridiculous.
And my coworker's like, what if you come upon a knob?
Yeah.
Which
I'm
one?
like, yeah, you're right. A knob won't work. So it's like, Jesus Christ, man, are you kidding me? I lost my raise, so you can give us a fucking hook? I mean,
Just don't
that is just unbelievable to me.
don't use the hook while you're wiping your ass, I guess.
No pun intended.
So I was gonna try to use the hook to do everything, just to piss them off, you know.
Eat lunch with it. And
Yeah,
shit.
you know, like flush the urinal with it, you know, open the car door with it. It's like, when is this shit gonna end? At what point?
It's got to stop. It's got to
Fine
stop.
with it.
I
It has got to
sign
stop.
My
It's
unemployment.
impossible to tell people you can't touch anything.
Yeah.
Come on, for fuck's sake. You know?
I agree. I agree. You want to get into it now?
About the
Let's do it.
disinfectant.
Oh God.
I'll let you start because I want to. I need to gather my thoughts here.
It blows me away. Wow. How I'm not. What's the lowest IQ you can have?
Buy
Like 40
stock.
or something? I mean, there's no way this guy has an IQ any higher than like if 40 is like the minimum, he has to have like a 45 IQ.
Yeah.
And poor Angie. I mean, I love Angie to death.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's a good friend, and she's arguing with me on Facebook. She thinks he's a fucking genius.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Oh,
Isn't that wild?
shit, she's
How
gonna
could
see
two,
this.
how could two groups of people be so different on the same topic?
I want
That's what fascinates me.
I don't know if you saw this. I went on Facebook. I go on Facebook maybe 2 minutes a day. But yesterday I was feeling a little.
5.
I was feeling a little skippy yesterday, so I posted something on my Facebook page.
I posted a picture of like Clorox, a bottle of Clorox.
I saw that.
And I said,
That was
bottoms
good.
up.
Oh
You know.
God damn.
I can't wait till I get fucking like prosecuted for it. Someone's actually going to drink a bottle of Clorox, and they're going to come after me for it. Yeah, but those people that get bullied online and
Yeah.
actually kill themselves,
Yeah.
and then they go after the person that bullied them online,
All right.
and they
Sure.
prosecute
Yeah,
them. That's
I
probably
felt
going to happen to
great.
me. You
I
know?
was like,
Yeah.
what?
Hey! We're here.
I'm right here.
All right.
Just massaging.
I'm just
I-
getting a massage. That's all.
Running a massage parlor now. So I wanted to.
I went for a spit and tug.
Rub and tug.
Spit and tug. I like to call it a spit and tug.
Spit and tug.
I got arrested once because I went and got a haircut. And the lady that cut my hair was Asian. So just by reflex, I said, how much for a spit and tug? And they hauled me off.
They did
I went to-
not.
We went to
She gave it to me. I was just kidding.
before I went to
Supercuts, by the way.
we went to we went to this little Asian place to get massages.
It was 2 days before our wedding.
Yeah, 2 days before our wedding, we
No
went
shit.
to this little Asian place, and this little Asian chick, she jumps up on my chest, and she's my, and
So that's a Thai massage. You said you
Yeah.
hated that, right?
Oh,
It was-
You said you
hated it.
Yeah, I love
Thai's
it, but-
killer.
oh,
Yeah.
no, I can't do that. I like the relaxing, and it just took everything out of my power not to grab her ass cheeks, and out of habit,
Hell yeah, it's right in front of you.
But anyway,
A Korean buffet? What?
so I.
We have a Korean in the room, so
We
that's
do.
okay, right?
So
Shout out to the
Buffet.
Koreans. Shout
so
out to the
yesterday,
Koreans. Hey, Kim Jong-un might be dead.
I heard he is dead.
I heard he might be dead.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
I heard he keeled over earlier today.
Sedated.
Huh?
He's sedated.
He sedated?
Wow,
Mr.
yeah.
Trump
No
has to just be.
shit.
Mr. Trump
That'd
has
be a
to
good
mourning
deal.
right now.
But so
Oh,
yesterday I was
yeah,
on Facebook
oh,
and I
Focus.
I never talk
Oh.
politics because there's 3 things I've learned in life you can never win:
Mm-hmm.
sports, religion, politics. I never talk about that shit.
True fact.
You'll never win. So yesterday, because of all this shit that's been going on,
Oh
I
my
posted
God.
a little something just to see who I could catfish. Okay. And I'm gonna read you my post. Okay.
Oh.
And I've got I've got 2 signs, 2 spin-offs that I want to talk about here. So, here's what I said on my Facebook page. And I'm going to read this verbatim. I didn't I didn't change anything. There was nothing. No editing, no nothing. I said, and it's right here. It's right there. I said, as everyone knows by now, as far as my politics go, I don't care about the left. I don't care about the right. I'm an independent, and I make my choices based on what I see and read. I think it's time for me to say it. I can't take another 4 years with this complete imbecile. I said, all right, Biden. Ugh. You're up. What you got? I kept it generic. I just did the same, the picture that was done yesterday. And the hate that I got.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Oh, my God. My buddy Eric Marlett, you know Eric.
Yeah, love him.
He goes, what a stupid comment, not Trump's, yours. Eric, you had to have seen that this was a joke. You had to have seen that this was coming. You're better than that. Some of the other ones that I got. Here, let me see some of this. Jennifer Marie Tideman said, quote, for all of you who have no clue what Trump is talking about, UV light is injected into the body as a disinfectant to kill bacteria and viruses. And this has been used for a while now. Just because it's called a disinfectant doesn't mean it's Lysol or Clorox. Do some reading and educate yourself.
No shit? What?
Jennifer, why don't you read my original post and educate yourself, dummy?
Yeah.
Some of the other.
Is she blonde?
I don't know. Some of the other ones that I got. Jillian Abramson. I've been listening to every briefing at the national and local level since day one, absorbing myself in this. Please help me understand how you came to your conclusion based on the actual soundbite. Please help. It wasn't my conclusion, stupid.
Yes.
I didn't come up with this theory.
She needs to be a C word.
Jesus Christ,
Well,
are you kidding me?
That's what Angie told me on Facebook. She's like, well, you misunderstood him.
Well, she said the exact same thing.
Watch the whole interview. I'm like, well, I watched it 3 times. What did I miss? And then she changes the subject to he was being sarcastic.
Yes.
That's right. She says
No, he wasn't being sarcastic. I was watching his facial expressions.
She said the same thing.
He didn't crack a smile. I mean, he was actually legitimately asking about disinfectants inside, injecting disinfectant.
And you know what? The thing about it is, I never once said that in my post.
Yeah.
Not once. But you know, it's amazing to me. I was thinking to myself, how far will people go to
defend somebody?
Yeah. What has to be done for somebody to say, you know what? My presidential candidate, my candidate or my president, they're out of their damn minds. What will it take?
That's why the song is called Cult 45, because when you're a member of a cult, it doesn't matter what the cult leader says. It doesn't matter if he's fucking the 10-year-olds inside the cult. It doesn't matter this or that. You're religious to the cult no matter what. You're faithful to the cult no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's what Trumpers are. It doesn't matter what he says.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can come out tomorrow and say, I want to rape everybody's 8-year-old daughter, and they'll be lining them up for 5 miles. So,
well, then they'll break out the fake news.
Yeah, he did that the other day.
I know.
A guy repeated what he just said 3 minutes earlier to him, and he's like, fake news! Fake news! It's like, no, you just said that 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, the guy is just, it's wild to watch.
And the thing, like I said, the thing with what I think is, I mean, every president does it. Every president is full of shit, one way or the other. That's just why I'm an independent. I don't choose
a lot of them are pretty intelligent. George W. wasn't that smart.
No, W was a moron, but you know, Barack Obama did it. George Clinton, Bill Clinton did. Yeah, George Clinton. They all do it, and
George W. makes Trump look like. Trump makes George W. look like a genius.
You see, I think it's the other way around. George W. Bush was the dumbest guy I've ever seen.
He wasn't this stupid. He can at least read a speech. So I mean,
let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I love the
you should probably
brother debate.
Oh, I'm doing a whole monologue on George W. Bush.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. George W. looks like a genius compared to this guy. This guy literally has a 40 IQ. I mean, he's literally like an 8-year-old.
He's an imbecile.
Yeah. The look on those doctors when he's saying this, the look on their faces is just like, oh. This
and
guy.
what it was it wasn't even during that little snippet. Yeah. It's later on when that reporter asked him, "What the fuck did you mean by this?"
Yeah.
And that's when he goes into the description.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just didn't hear that.
But I want to know is how many. You probably want to hear this, but how many Trump loyalists went over to the sink, open the door underneath the sink, grab the the Clorox.
Yeah. And they started puking up their guts.
Oh, so I mean,
It's unbelievable.
That's what's wild to me is there is no floor and there's no ceiling. As what is this guy going to do? He fucks porn stars while his wife's at home pregnant.
And then pays her off, tells you about it.
Yeah, brag almost
She's
pretty near brags about it. It's like, what does this guy have to do to say, okay, well that's it? But
Yeah.
the answer is nothing. Because
Nothing.
when you're a member of a cult, it doesn't matter what he does.
Yeah.
When he says I could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and get away with it, he
He meant it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's true.
That's pretty much the way it is. Yeah.
You know.
It's actually fascinating to me. I actually get a lot more laughs out of it than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. I mean, any other COVID stuff?
Well, no, I got one more point on this. Can you imagine? I mean, you got all these people who are so dedicated to their
Side?
side.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if people were this dedicated to their significant others?
Sure.
Can you imagine if they were this dedicated to their husbands, to their wives, to their jobs? What kind of a world we'd live in?
Divorce would be 10%.
Do what?
Divorce would be
That's
10%.
exactly. That's my point. Can you imagine if somebody, they'll kick their husband to the curb for doing something moronic, but then they'll give their presidential candidate or their president or their politician, they'll give them 50 chances and they could do no wrong. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I think it's more. I don't think they're as loyal to him as they are just not wanting to be wrong. So.
Well, is it just because he has an R next to his name?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand.
The fact that I voted for this guy, you're not going to tell me otherwise. You're not going to prove me otherwise. So I'm going to stick to him to the very bitter end.
So you think it's ego?
It's just I don't want to be proven wrong. You're not going to tell me I'm wrong. So I'm going to ride this out to the very bitter end.
Well, stupid.
So I mean,
ego.
I mean, what does he have to do for his side to go? Does he literally have to have a baby's head in his hand? With a bloody knife dripping down,
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, actually. I would.
Well, you remember in
I'd probably vote for him then. I'd be like, holy shit, can we make this happen?
What was it, 1990?
That'd be pretty sweet, actually. You got my 2020 MAGA.
Just so you know, the tear line ends here.
I don't know. You're right.
What do you do?
When during his campaign when he said that McCain was like a pussy for getting caught. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's it for him.
Yeah.
No, his numbers actually went through the roof. So.
Well, now they're saying there's people now that are saying he just slit his own throat.
No.
It's not going to happen.
He's gonna win.
He's going to win in a landslide. It's not going to be close.
Timestamp this date right now, folks.
Yeah.
I am a registered Democrat.
April
Trump
25th.
again.
And Donald Trump is going to win.
Absolutely. I'm an
Because-
independent.
Independent.
Only three people
Independent.
the only three that could have beaten him: Bernie, Oprah, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
And all three of those guys aren't in it. So
Yeah.
fuck me, man. It's gonna be another 4 years.
Another
of this,
4
of this,
years.
Of this carnival barking
Stranger
fucking
time.
sideshow
Stranger
circus shit.
time.
Yeah.
It
So-
is entertainment.
But it is entertaining.
Job
It's-
security.
It is
It's entertainment.
It's
It is entertainment.
Extremely entertaining. Holy shit.
Entertainment, job security.
I guarantee the late night comics don't want him to go away. I
Yeah.
guarantee you that. So.
Well, I used to think Dan Quayle was. Remember Dan Quayle? He was the
Sure.
vice
God.
president.
He also
I used to thought he was just the ultimate and just absolute moron. But we found a new
Rick Perry is an idiot.
Rick Perry. He's
Yeah.
a
There's a bunch of
moron.
these guys that have shit for brains, but they have enough people voting for him. So. Yeah, whatever. What else you got?
I think that's about it for this. Do you want to get into the topic of?
Sure.
Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take just a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about what topic did we have to? Attention. I forgot what topic we're talking about tonight. We're going to take just a quick break because I got to do this. I'm flashing right here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Robert Mateer. We'll be right back. Click. We are back. Oh my God, we lost our. There we are. We are back. Robert Mateer joins us. We're gonna do a quick little couple takes on the monologue tonight. What'd you think of that?
That was good. That's your best one so far.
Oh, cool.
Up to date.
Who do you got? All right, what's media of attention? What do you
I
got?
think you're correct. Social media, it's like a double-edged sword. I don't mind it, but you can. I mean, you're right. It's a breeding ground for people who are just starved for attention, for attention whores. Because I have those couple of Facebook friends that have to post a picture of themselves like every 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, dude, you haven't changed that much in 6 hours. So so. Yeah, unfortunately, it's cool to keep in touch with your loved ones and your friends, but it also kind of sucks because you have these people that just
They post every damn thing.
Here's me eating lunch. Here's me eating dinner. Here's me, whacking off to
Wiping my
old
ass.
episodes of T.J. Hooker. So
Yep.
that's why I posted that picture, you guys. I'm not that one of those kind of people. If you know me, I hardly ever post pictures of myself.
That's when I saw it yesterday. I was like, what the hell's he doing?
Yeah, I never do that. I want to do that to kind of make fun of the people that do that, but unfortunately, I didn't get the message across. So, my apologies, I guess.
Thank you for
But
the hot dog
you'll understand. You don't understand because I'm one of those people. Most people would post that and I didn't think twice about it. I sat there for a half an hour, like looking at my phone and saying, "Should I post this or not?" For fucking half an hour. Then I took a break, called a friend, and then looked at it for another 15 minutes after I got off the phone with her. I'm like, should I post this? This is gonna come off wrong. This is gonna be, So it absolutely just riddled me with like second guessing
guilt?
myself. Yeah, I mean, it's just. So for me, it's like a major life event. For some people, it's like 13 seconds, and they could care less. Couldn't care less. So it's wild.
Well, I know people who post. I mean, they'll throw up 70 posts a day.
Oh, yeah. But go through my.
Oh my God!
Click on me and go through my history and see how many times I posted pictures of myself on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's probably been a year. So
it's so delicious.
Yeah, thank you. I do my best. That's HIV for you.
And I didn't have to see your mouth.
Yeah, I know. I got that mask from work, so I thought I'd put it deep. I'm not gonna wear it at work, so.
Masks. Oh my God!
Anonymous sex is going to jet set
I
in
might
porn.
I might have to wear it tonight. That and nothing else.
Oh.
I'll wear it over my hog.
I just ate.
Gotta get a bigger mask.
Range is wide.
Over his
But
neck.
so yeah, like my top 3 examples of people who are just whore, attention whores: Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian,
Oh yeah.
and Mr. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. And
Oh yeah.
God.
Holy fuck, man! I challenge you to find me 3 bigger attention whores than these 3 people. I mean, if they're not front and center underneath the spotlight, boy, they are just.
Well, how about Magic Johnson?
I don't care about Magic Johnson.
Jordan.
Yeah.
He's just if there's a running camera, he's there.
Well, that's true for a lot of people. I think to be in that business, you have to somewhat find the cameras,
Y'all have not found TikTok yet.
and we won't probably. But
What is it?
TikTok.
Some stupid new app.
It's
Yeah.
the attention whore.
All of us attention whores. Instagram,
It's all
Facebook.
attention.
Yes.
Look
Tinder.
at me.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all look at me.
And it's
Nonsense.
gross.
Yeah.
But Tom Segura and Christina Pazynski, that's all they love.
Oh boy.
They love it. They honor it. They show it.
TikTok.
TikTok. Tom Segura, Christina Pazynski.
I think.
Okay. There you go.
I think before social media, I think it was reality TV.
Yeah.
Where same thing. It's like I can be famous just by like surviving on an island or
Making an asshole out of myself on them Real Housewives of Fort Collins.
Yeah, I could be the Bachelorette and bang 15 guys in the
Correct.
span of like 2 weeks. Man, how do I sign up for this? Right?
Do you remember? You remember when they asked me to do that show Big Brother
I tried
back in 2003, and I said no fucking way am I doing that bullshit. No chance.
Yeah, so before social media was reality TV, or like the Desperate Housewives who are throwing drinks at each other. Where's the suicide bomber when you need one? I mean, holy crap! Can somebody take these bunch of plastic whores out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbearable to watch.
But you know what? The more people pay, the more
yeah.
people pay attention to this. It's never going to stop.
Ugh.
We've got to put an end to it. We've got to say enough is enough, and they'll go away. Bruce Jenner
Sure.
is another one.
Yeah, if you want to be a chick, buddy, that's great, man. But do I have to know that you want to be a chick? I mean, why should I care?
Right.
That's the
Sick.
narcissism of these people. It's like,
That's right. That's right.
why do I care that you want to be a chick?
That's right. Do it in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, I mean, why?
I don't care.
Why should my day somewhat revolve around you wanting to lop off your wiener? I don't understand that logic. You know,
dude.
I've got I've got whole topics on this.
the people are so narcissistic. They're like, yeah, I know you want to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Actually,
Yeah.
I couldn't give a peanut out of my shit what you're doing. Yeah, go jump some hurdles there, Bruce. Where the fuck you used to do?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown is probably the most recent version.
Oh,
of this.
Antonio Brown's another
That guy
one.
is absolutely just a team killer. Holy crap, man! Just catch the ball and shut your pie hole. You know.
Yeah.
You're playing for the New England Patriots and you found a way to crap all over yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He was.
And then he comes out and says, "I don't need the money." Why the fuck are you doing it for then? Go
Right.
open up a goddamn Fazoli's or something. Right? Just get the fuck off my TV. Can you please?
Fazoli's.
It's amazing
That's
to me.
exactly right. You're 100%
These
correct.
assholes like, yeah, I don't need the attention, I don't need the money, but they're on my TV constantly, trying to get more money.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know?
That's
Like
exactly right.
William Shatner. I love William Shatner. The guy had like 4 TV shows at one time. It's like, how
Yeah.
dude, you're like 75 years old.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you have enough? That's the thing too. Is like, when do you have enough money?
That's
How much
right.
money do you need? Fucking retire, Captain Kirk.
Well,
Right?
last week I talked about it. Gene Simmons.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He trademarked
perfect example.
this and this. He thought that if you did this or this, he would get a royalty.
That's what has me pulling out this hair.
How much money does a person need?
That's what has me pulling out this hair. Is how much?
Oh.
I just sit there just enraged, going, how much fucking money does one person need?
Yeah.
You have enough money to put the next 18 generations of grandchildren through fucking school.
Yeah.
How much money do you need?
That's right.
You know, it blows me away.
Yeah, that's it. It kills me.
It's American green.
And I think, and on a sadder note, I think a lot of this,
Mean green.
a lot of this craving attention, it kind of trickles down to like school shootings and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
It was a copycat mentality.
well, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I was bullied. Well, guess what? I was bullied in high school too. I don't go out there and start mowing down people. I mean,
I used to get stuffed in lockers when I was in junior high because my teacher said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "Famous." So kids were like, "Oh yeah, well here you go, famous boy." And so I was like, and I turned out all right.
my gym teacher used to stuff me, but that's a different story. But a lot of that is a lot of these killers watch like specials on like serial killers, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want to make the headlines. I want to
Yeah.
be on TV." It's like, wow, holy shit. Okay, whatever. I mean, you that starved for attention, really? I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
But it's exhausting.
The wife and sister-in-law, how can you end this on a positive note?
What?
What?
How
I don't
can
know.
you leave this on a positive note?
Oh, this is topic?
Yes.
How can we leave it on a positive note? Are we about positivity?
Since when? I didn't get that memo. Let me check my
You're leaving.
check my
Wait a minute,
email.
I don't see any positivity in my
Positive.
notes. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're
Positive.
leaving an ex, and you have done.
We're having creme brulee. That's a positive.
Oh, creme brulee in a few minutes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, speaking of, our dog is going nuts. Do you have anything else you want to say before I get into my final?
I think, are we about out of time?
We're about out of time. We got a little bit of time left, but
But I think the moral of the story is it's not going away anytime soon.
No, hell no.
With social media,
no.
it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Way before it gets better.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
so
if I see one more person on TV living with COVID,
Oh,
how I survived COVID,
you brave soul, you.
I'm gonna go out of my skull.
You soldier. That's one thing I noticed on nightly news. Like I watched Lester Holt at 5:30. Everybody is a hero.
Mhm.
Everything is a miracle.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw a story one time about
Praise you, amen.
it was the flooding in I think it was in Houston.
Yeah.
So there's a van full of a van full of a family. The entire van full of the family drowned. And then they cut away to like another reporter, literally 13 seconds later, interviewing a lady whose like son or daughter actually survived. And she's like, it's a miracle. No shit, what about the van of people that just fucking perished? You incompetent, self-centered whore. You know? You have to be so just self-absorbed to be into that kind of shit, man. I just
that's right.
It blows me away. It's like let's not worry about the 5,000 people that died, but the one person that somehow survived. Well, it's a miracle. What about the 5,000 people that fucking died? I mean, they don't count, you know. So miraculously is the word I'm looking for. Miraculous. I've had a couple glasses of wine, so.
But and I've had my soda.
But it's a wild.
I know.
Do the do.
I know. I don't understand.
Like 9/11, they pulled one person out of the row. Well, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
What about the almost 4,000 people that perished? They got crushed into a fucking paste. I mean.
You're finding fingers and shit in the streets.
Yeah, they're literally burying fingers at funerals, you know. But my little Tommy survived, so it's a miracle. Yeah, you're an idiot. Go,
and like you said, it's not going to get any better anytime soon.
No, it's never going to get better. It's going to be this way forever.
And it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
The more we coddle these people, the more we put them on the pedestal. It's never going to change.
Whatever. I'm not going to be the person responsible for someone going down in their basement and hanging themselves. So if little Billy puts a picture of himself online, you hit the like button and move on with your life. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I want to be responsible for somebody's death.
Yeah, I could care less.
Robert didn't like my post with me wearing a tutu. So.
Yeah, he didn't like my egg salad picture I posted earlier. I'm gonna drink what's under the sink. Get out of here.
I drank some disinfectant, and now we're gonna sue him and his insurance company for $16 billion because
it's ridiculous.
Fuck forbid if we can actually take some criticism, right?
Yeah, that's never gonna happen either. But anyway, so there you go. Anything else you would like to say before I give my closing argument here?
No, that was. Seems like each episode will get darker and darker.
I know.
The next episode we're gonna start cutting ourselves or something. Holy fuck, man! This is brutal.
We'll have a cockfighting pit set up.
Will you please open up old Chicago already? God damn it! Oh. DoorDash is killing me. They forgot my fries the other night.
Fucker.
Yeah, true story. I finished eating my hamburger. Yeah. Cheesecake Factory.
I know.
I finished eating my hamburger. I'm like, where are my fries at? I started looking through the bag. I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And you over.
Oh, that is.
So I called them and they gave me $20. They're gonna send me a $20 gift card, which is that's pretty expensive.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, I used your coupon. Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Coupon.
I'll use my mouth on you later, Lumpy.
All right.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
What?
All right. On that note. Anything else you'd like to get off before I do this?
That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna pull this over. Let me give you my closing arguments.
Don't wreck.
What the hell is going on here? I've lost complete control. All right, let me give you my closing argument. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know we run a lot of junk on fools and their pathetic need for attention, but on a lighter note, in my travels I met a woman who had the biggest boobs I've ever seen on a human being. Nice. She sported more F's than a teenage pregnant inner city hoochie's report card. As coincidence would have it, she just happened to wear a very low-cut top to show off her bouncing bad boys. So me, being Mr. Tit Guy, as she introduced herself, my eyes automatically locked onto her gigantic, all-natural, milky white, veiny, luscious.
Tipped.
Wait, where was I? Oh yes, all pissy. The Barbarella of Boob Mountain, the Mama of Mammaries, the Sister of Sweater Zeppelins, the Heiress of Hadron Colliders, the Dean of the Dairy Area, asked, quote, "Excuse me, what are you looking at? I'm a gaudy junk jewelry necklace freak. What the fuck do you think I'm looking at?" She obviously left the house hoping to get endless attention, then got all the attention she craved, only to bitch about all the attention. Well, make up your mind. Either you want to be treated like an object or you don't. You just can't have it both ways. Okay, Martha Mellons, Justina Timberboob, Fiona Funbags, Cindy Hindenboob, Areola Grande. The prosecution rests. Oh wait, did I mention Betty Bazongas? Nicole Nipples? Jennifer Jugs? Heather Hooters? Chelsea Chest Puppies? Regina Rack? Fiona Flapjacks?
Tits.
Okay, now I'm done. I want to thank my guest Robert Mateer tonight. We'll get back with you maybe in a week or two. We'll shoot another one of these and we will go from there. That's all I got for tonight. For Seahawks Robert Mateer. We will see you next time. We'll see ya.